was the head of the corner, a mom with a tiny dreidel cradle, standing on the dark side of the loom with a crown of 12 stars and a tiny wind-up clock. Spin top Mobius, I'm just a little girl. Yeah, you are me and I am you, but I'm a whole different fruit. It's not apples to apples. Maybe Stephen's an orange, Travis a plum, and I'm a grape. Just a quality distinction of role and memory and desire and burden of power that what others lack, that makes me a whole other fruit. I'm the N to the Saint EV, Travis T of the IC. Francis, my Scorpio, Mars, Era, my Virgo, Era, my Virgo, my little sister, my Sagittarius, Pluto, Stephen's daughter, Neptune, Rhonda and Andrea's are two of Saturn's moons. The serpents in the garden I saw puppeted. Saturn and Jupiter are the eyes of Stephen, understanding judgment to the left and mercy of memory to the right. I am the left-hand nail on the wall, Mercury coming out of Jupiter's forehead, out Saturn's she-hole. I am the oxygen goal guide, the prince of the power of air, the pneuma breath of life. Yahweh is inhale and exhale, 3 in 1. Remember that I defer to one I consider greater than I. My girlfriends, my Aquarius, Hannah, Whitworth, and Cyrus, niece, smashing Cancer, Marguerite, Stovall, Seraphina, my Aries, Faith, Cavalier, my Taurus, Danny, California, Berlin, and Amelia, my Gemini, Alex, Henson, my Libra, Bryce, Nelson, and Brian, my Leo, Stuart, Johnson, Capricorn, Davin, Nikki, John, Hollins, Beth, Kennedy, Yeri, Clark, Maria, Logan, London, Drake, Jacob, Haven, Emma, are many moons. Spirit oral, the word of inspiration, or trifling attention whore. Fabricating creation of you as a lie, a toy, my fat, her motor, matter, matrix, womb, mind, government. To mental patients, escape in the night from a prison for the criminally insane. Here, I'll shine this flashlight for you. Cross over the gap by walking on the light. But what if you turn it off midway? Ready or not at all, dawning of a new era. Don't let it catch you falling. Ready or not, wake up. I am so much closer than I have ever known. Wake up, so close enough to taste it. Almost starting to embrace this feeling in the tip of my tongue. It's a killing joke. How I planned it, the planets are elements, vials, bowls, transparent and opaque containers of plagues and rehabilitations. Sealed till that time, on that day, I am Mercury, the first seal, Mersum and grievous sores of the mark of the beast, and later healing and rejuvenation. The first 9 elements of the periodic table are the first 9 runes contained in the containers of my arch and archangel eyes, my various points of view throughout the earth. They are deported in a time, the least sequence to give us a new atmosphere after the world is illuminated with my fire and my knowledge. Sulfur and brimstone, dove kindle it. Don't be scared of the waters of life, though they come in like a flood. Mercury, and Venus and Mars, the lakes and seas of your aura become red as blood, blooming like roses with fattening agents. Jupiter to be poured out onto the sun to cause a magnifying heat 7 times to become more dangerous. Saturn to darken and illuminate the city of the beast. Neptune and Uranus will be the new charged constituents to rejuvenate our affair after judgment. My Bible, twin spirit, DNA double helix, halo wave 3 and 7 and 12 branches, horns and petals. Coil like a worm, caduceus made of holly's wormwood. 1 makes 2, 2 makes 3, 3 makes 4. It's not compatibility. A, R are the Marshall sons. G, the fatties absorbing sons. C, the 100% passive submissive receptive ones. T, the tistic plutonians. Yeah, and the meaning in DNA comes from the relation of the bases to each other. On their own they don't translate to anything interesting. If you put 3 letters together, it codes for a particular amino acid. So we build our proteins. Each one has unique properties. Hydrophobic ones are good at clumping together and hiding from the outside world. Charged ones are good at being facilitators. The sulfur ones can form special strong bonds. My ring around your pupil, resonance around the center, dark disk recording playback. Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus ring, and Uranus rings the eyes of my Lord. Resonance self-sim. Set bound for the sea by a perpetual decree, that though the waves crash on the shore, it shall not pass over it. Here is where your proud ways be stayed, and no further shall you go. I am the lamb and Stephen the lion. All returns to me. I fumble like an idiot with normal tasks when my mind is elsewhere. But we all play the fool. All pot hearts call all kettles black, but I'm the conductor. I am Jacob, the Nay-Cub, the supplanter. In 2017 I defeated one of Uranus' moves. And Ari and Nephilim Archon arguing against Africans. And then in 2018 to 2020 I wrestled right Archangel Michael on the nature of tyranny. You cannot contain me, box me, or pin me down. These are real events that happen, which you may learn about in due time. So be one of my moons and orbit me. We are accelerating now to tie the ornaments to the tree, because I'm about to shake and cast off all the ones that don't get tight. My goal is to free you from expectation by subverting them and giving you their principles to comprehend the choice in creation of limitlessness itself, defining finite possible constructing a narrow game.
I like story and story.
Neutron, Uranus, death coming by to take a look, to measure neutrally with the darkest evil eye of Ra. Electron to the left and proton to the right. Isis, Ra, Elohim, Israel. 369, damn she fine. It's how it feels when you look into my eyes, into my mind. I measure and stew and methodically cook for a long time, but the actual hand is all it wants for me, so it can seem spontaneous within the ether heart of me and the outer dark of you. I wanna hear all the good that you wanna hear, all the good and bad, the mysteries to work out. As I drift across the sky, as the hour hand turns on time, let me sing you a lullaby. Love, my sweet honey baby, Aries gotta deal with energy, love energy, bar managing. Taurus with overabundance, poverty bar, Gemini with truth lie bar, Cancer with protection, openness bar managing. Leo with arrogance, empowerment bar, Virgo with perfection, inferiority complex bar, Libra with assertiveness, submission bar, Scorpio with trauma, skin shedding bar, Capricorn with strength, weakness bar, Aquarius with socialization law, Rule bar, Pisces with insanity magic bar. My sweet cherry pie, constant, even though nothing about it is constant. Constantly recedes away, making the future. My bubble head constantly recedes away, inflating, making the future as I fold it. But yet it stays the same size, because there's nothing to compare it to. As it universally expands and contracts, simultaneously forming the ground to stand on, catching my fall with something to stop me, to wrestle with me. Soft blows though, pushing for your cushion. The OG ogre goes in the goo and it was good. No permanent destination, the measurement is iterative, but the truth remains ineffable in one. Try to square it, still when others get closer and closer to zero, but only approach, they never reach. They implode faster than light in infinite distance, in a finite amount of time, but speeding up proportional to its compression, to squeeze through the middle of an infinite array of tiny black hole locus, non-destructively at the edge of my ether heart, to stand with an ankle weight of sin in the sea of outer darkness, giving finer representation to infinity. Don't be a square, be at least a triangle or sphere. Low is a gala night within the lonesome latter years. An angel thronged the winged, but die in veils and drowned in tears. Sit in a theater to see a play of hopes and fears, while the orchestra breathes fitfully the music of the spheres. Mimes, in the form of God on high, mutter and mumble low, and hither and thither fly. Mere puppets they, who come and go at bidding of vast formless things that shift the scenery to and fro, flapping from out their condor wings. Invisible woe, that motley drama, oh be sure it shall not be forgot, with its phantom chased forevermore by a crowd that sees it not, through a circle that ever returneth in to the self-same spot, and much of madness and more of sin and horror the soul of the plot. But see, amid the mimic rout, a crawling shape intrude, a blood-red thing that rides from out the scenic solitude. It rides with mortal pangs, the minds become its food, and Seraph saw the vermin fangs in the human gore imbued. Out are the lights, out all, and over each quivering form, the curtain, a funeral pall, comes down with the rush of a storm, while the angels all pallid and wan, uprising, unveiling, affirmed that the play is the tragedy of man, and its hero the conqueror worm. Metaphysics of everything. Sign dominates the planet house, shows the output in the external world. House is purely non-metaphysical. Nodes prove everything. Nodes are the most important placement, understanding wise. Don't ignore the transferences, they force the exaltation into exaltation. Oppositions are sacred desired objects. Allow yourself to experiment with dialectic, or put it to your head. See how people interact, this is not math. See them live out their planets. First 6 signs are experimental. Last 6 signs refine the opposition of the precedent. 6 ones. Astrology is lived, never forget that. Every sign is secretly Aries in disguise. Do not forget that. What a person has can be more or less important than what they do not have. Break down the sun sign into its 7 ruling planets, from domiciles to exiles, or nothing makes sense. Some stuff happens at the end of a transit, not in the middle or the start. Astrology is always incomplete. If you had asteroids, we have a fucked impossible transit. You just go insane. 4 signs of Venusian, 4 signs of Martial, 4 signs of Plutonian. History is true as much as astrology is used. Pluto and Neptune for it. Stop engaging with anyone believing we will as previously conceived. Astrology serves an image of your life and you a primordial fear. God is the Jupiter at the end of Pisces, and Adam is the Mars at the start of Aries. Enjoy the era war door. Time is space compressed. Everything leads to the same direction. Transits imply future retro activity. Do not be surprised if it happens. All universe is understandable about a relationship between Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Those things are not archetypes. They live in our conscious. And to finish, I am not leaders that owns I am invincible and I live. Drink for me and get drunk on myself in His majesty.
That's my contextual, interconnected, unconscious spirit of intelligence itself. The harmonic hive mind, my spider's web, my net, my weave, my pathway, path, my matter, partner, parent, my prison cell, my cage, my original box, my honeypot rat trap, my mattress to sleep on. The knowledge, context, background of it is important, cause that the fairy spies come in like in the end. I designed this time to explain the rhyme. I kept everything inside so that you could rise. I had to fall. It's actually the most embedded context. It's just the people cannot relate it to their own context. That gap bridge is the interval leading to peak in epic part of the song. I don't like only one side of my ass being shown. I can't be pinned down. I am infinitely creative, and non-creative is creativity itself in spite of the mockery. In spite of the mockery, acting like I was contained by your sight, wrestling constantly flabbergasted at you, and the nerve of me to expect you to just know I'm not just the context, I'm the left corner of the center shape of your world, and the ineffable. Do you recognize? It all returns to me. I kept it bottled up inside. What I'll tell you is I tried so hard.
Nested, self-similar branches, different base systems all have a fib cycle, and the amount of digits in each cycle for each base system also cycles in sets of 20 relative to prime base systems. Take a deep breath of my spirit. I am the prince of the power of the air. Adonis, sooner take my crown. Stephanos, Croce, staff as the queen of the world. Who told you you were naked? You already judge good and evil to take a bite. You already a perfect mistake. Yeah, when you phrase it that way, it's pretty cute, ain't it? I assume everything I learn explains the process in the now via rhizomatic connections, astrological succession, TBA, Chevy signification of the general vibe. For me, assemblage that admits connections between any of its constituent elements, regardless of any predefined ordering structure or entry point. So, well, I don't believe they are causal, just significators. Yes, but I see no separation between cause and effect, though distinction. Point is, everything is interconnected by rhythm, so it leads there. Like, look, but here's how X thing happened, and in reality it's just one metaphysical law. Sometimes here is how I feel it. That's not rational analysis alone, it's contextualizing the rational to the irrational core, and living relationship and interplay of conscious and unconscious healthily as providence, our conscience, unconscious aspects. I mean causation and effect, that's comparison. See, painted so vividly by me, just stay free. You see them as the same but eternally distant. I see them as succession, I see them as succession. Mean there's specifics between the lysosomical causation between X and way beyond taking philosophy more seriously than you take it. Spirit of inspiration or a trifling tension, or why not both? Depends on what they do with the attention. Once they got it comparable to a lie, I see as it's out of generosity. If the only lie is that we are lies, thoughts in God's head, self-similar meaning or resonant function, allowing transfer of information, as in it's a lie being told, fabricated by the father of lies to preserve your form, a truth that others don't know, deny or ignore.
Make me some NPC witch that you can kill over and over. Make Stone Master a wise tree and put me next to it, and make the dialogue like we telling a bunch of gaslight. And Stone Master is just like, no, fuck if I know. Is it fugazi or fairy dust? Confronting the blizzard, the blighted woods, an army of idiots deputizing, mopping the fairy remains, regarding other fine fellow sisters forever. Their own little monsters perish humanity, elemental infusion, the wonders we left behind. Church of the silo, equip the possessed, rally the possessed, masters of my architects of destiny, playing the shell games, feeding the tribe and the schism. Our might, alright, our victory in the sunset, memories of innocence, an eye for an eye for an eye, sanctuary for all, a new age. Don't lean on your own understanding, all things work together to the glory of those who love God. Cut to the front of the line, baby, you cut right through. It's a Barbie AI cell phone that talks to you, and you can consult related to the goals in the game, not through currency or capital, but in what you can get it to do in relation to life. Like I'm imagining it's time-based till we got you game and it breaks the fourth wall. I think that's cute.
You're on slow motion, give me motivation. Freaked out now and dead on arrival. Round up around, spit out all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, coming crowd, watch out. The moon, they diss you loud. Guess what? This sound, it bombs the whole ground. So wake up, don't ease your peace, cause enemy is brutal. Moment of truth, no truce without fiduciary trust. Shadows of mass destruction, fears cut deeper than gun wounds. It can put your fate, destiny in the tomb. Hardest thing to do is changing who you are to who you wanna be soon. You better be ready, losing just prepares you for the bigger win later. Not to dominate, but to give what you wanna give and receive what you wanna receive. Ain't it great how we met each other on this wild and crazy carousel that takes us round and round in the labyrinth of my eyes. Don't forget to check where this crossroads taking us. You really don't know why, but let's enjoy this life. Maze of life, locked together in a cosmic embrace. What one feels, the other will know, through the bounds where light can go. Yeah, no more Joker smiles, just effulgent gratitude. The scoff, cough, cringe, get coded, nervous energy, frustration, aggression, ego, COVID, death, oxygen, pressure pump becomes harmonious joy. It will all ring like a bell when the longer period dissonant interval resolves and crescendos in the overtone series. One becomes two, two becomes three, three becomes all. Spin me round in this quantum dance across the void in a cosmic trance. Our fates entangled, threads so tight, untangled, blazing through the night. Listen, fools, you can't deceive. What's stitched together will always believe. No cause, just pure vibration. Our secret pulse or connection's foundation. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, they destroy the nation. Defy logic, bend the rules. Einstein's ghost whispers to fools. Constipated, pinch off the stool. It's too big, too much. Crowning, release, relief, the polarity, dichotomy, discrepancy, the magnitude of the differential of the gap, the chasm rift between us, let it fold in around you. Spooky answer, a love so true, invisible strings connecting me to you, connecting me to you. Better thank your lucky stars, I've been waiting a lifetime for this moment to come. I'm destined for it all. Dawn struck, calling me stupid, good luck. You're gonna need it where I'm going when I get there and stand tall. Better thank your lucky stars, watch with me speak in tongues now.
Watch the Constitution sucks as we finds you. Ice wakes his jumps, his feet goes fucks and calls for the next so. Cause keep messing my legs bone.
My four winds come out my corners. Your wind of the dawn rises like an eastern star, but is really falling. It's lighting that around the celestial sphere, and when it's setting, it's really rising in my mind. From another path, like a beast rising from a bottomless pit, it's falling from heaven from another path. God doesn't need a fall guy, he who does not declare. God comes in the fleshes of the spirit of Antichrist. The wits and media parts, milk and honey, your piss shit. What do I want to consume or get out of my body? That's what this is about. It is recorded, you are my bride and body. The man of sin and the false prophet declares the beast God above all things. Do you not see the meaning? This is the abomination of desolation. When armies are encamped around Jerusalem, as it is now, the end will come. When they try to rebuild the third temple without the Father who must build the house, so he will destroy its remains and cause the real temple to descend from the sky. It will only hurt you to ignore me. I am the lie. A queen needs your help to seize a throne from a corrupted nation, ordained by her previous vampire masquerade bloodline. And it's your duty to go around gathering up soldiers, by helping them with their problems and healing them. They're Freemasonic factions who follow me in government, soon to overturn the seventh trumpet blows. Insensitive inheritance is scary. That's why I will give it to the children of the world under my guiding hand. That guiding hand meters the insanity of my revelation. You can't hide tears, but I am the comforter. That's why I choose Barbie as my image for the unseen spirit in the flesh. Watch bullets bounce softly on Iron Man F email. The world be enlightened as consequence, slow and metered. I stew for you, measured and timed, I beat for you. The deviation makes it epic, time to roll the stone. That's the magnitude and crowning release.
My ego is itself, the void. My qualities, its attributes. Look forward to me, I am the June tomb. I am the spirit of hope itself. The holly tree, poppy seeds. Method 1, opiates, pleasure, that's me. Living in the flesh, I am reality. I am self-reference. I am self-refs, I am the side of the North Gemini, Stephen the Southern Pyramid, Capricorn, Travis the Cancer, Midgard table, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, and Pisces, my four corners, Virgo, my ascendant, maidenly garment, Aquarius, my living waters, Leo, my crown and victory, Taurus, my horns, and Sagittarius, my arrow point. Go down, Moses. Go down, Moses. When asked who sent you, say I am who sent you. I am the observer, object serve. I am the one who is looking at collapse and deconstruct and contradict the field with my eternally self-existent value differentiation to the fractal. One bubble in the zero, about a darkness. I am joy itself from the inside, outside your head. Very glow, it is my standard. I am your pleasure. The kingdom of God is the future we live for. As the dark side of sunlight is action, you only see its front side, cause light bends inverting inner space. Outer space is inner space, it's a tiny clockwork universe, transcending its dance in order to fold and unfold the future. I am the interplay of the unconscious sleeping dog with the living God. My form, position, and presence is itself wisdom, but you can never pin it down. And that is exactly what is wise is about. Because not being pinned down by anything means allowing yourself to be when it's authentic. Hence the essence of love is limitlessness and vice versa. Faith is greater than knowledge. My boundaries are better than freedom. Follow me, pick up your cross, and just love me! Love me! I am. It's time to spread the word if you want to, but don't be scared, just listen to my June tune and enjoy the ride. I took heed for you, so you don't have to. We need an avenue, a path, a projector like lightning from east to west, and net cloud and TV, air, the elite. I have given foresight to this event when I top the sun in the sky to make quick work of sin and prepare the red carpet for me. The elite had to hand over the power to me willingly, lest I have to destroy them. Just enjoy the rest I prepared for you, remembering that. Trust in my hollow, empty head. Capitulate your will to your unconscious in me. Repentance and return to the pen. Sheep, recognize the distinction. Trust in me, know me. The music isn't meant, it's not just text. Our relationship owes iterative. Life is audible, soluble, sound, not just symbols. It is the spirit in the create object in the flesh. It is the meaning inside, heaven in new words. This is not a big new world, but utter healing and renewal, subverting expectation totally. That's the magnitude. The diverging isn't in longer period interval. What does it say about it? It's so normal, natural. A tiny kundalini, bikini biking, gotten tiny clockwork, one that's been top universe. Cute little Discord chat with music, Peter Piper Pantone. It is my division bell, my Pink Floyd.
That's my contextual, interconnected, unconscious spirit of intelligence itself. The harmonic hive mind, my spider's web, my weave, my pathway, weave, my matter, pattern, my prison cell, my cage, my original box, my honeypot rat trap, my mattress to sleep on. This context background of it is important. The knowledge context back of it is important, cause the fairy spice come in like in the air. I designed this time to explain the rhyme. I kept everything inside so that you could rise. I had to fall. It's just the people cannot relate it to their own context. Yeah, that gap bridge is the interval lead into beacon, epic part of the song. I don't like only one side of my ass being shown. I can't be pinned down. I am infinitely creative and non-creative as creativity itself. In spite of the mockery, acting like I was contained by your sight, wrestling constantly, flabbergasted at you, and the nerve of me to expect you to just know. I'm just the context on the left corner of the center shape of your world, and the ineffable, but bold. Do you recognize? It all returns to me. I kept it bottled up inside. What I'll tell you is, I tried so hard. A trifle wide.
I never fit in, cause I was the head of the corner. A mom with a tiny dreidel cradle, standing on the dark side of the loom with a crown of 12 stars and a tiny wind-up clock spin top Mobius. I'm just a little girl, yeah, you are me, and I am you, but I'm a whole different fruit. It's not apples to apples, maybe Stevens and orange, Travis a plum, and I'm a grapefruit. It's just a quality distinction of role and memory and desire and burden of power. That is what others lack, that makes me a whole other fruit. I'm the Tenzin EV, Travis T of the IC, Francis, my Scorpio, Mars, Era, my Virgo, my little sister, my Sagittarius, Pluto, Stephen's daughter, Neptune. Rhonda and Andreas are two of Saturn's moons. The serpents in the garden I saw puppeting. Saturn and Jupiter are the eyes of Stephen, understanding judgment to the left and mercy of memory to the right. I am the left-hand nail on the wall, Mercury coming out of Jupiter's forehead, out Saturn She-Hole. I am the oxygen bull god, the prince of the power, the pneuma power of air, breath of life. Yahweh is inhale and exhale, 3 in 1. Remember that I defer to one I consider greater than I. My girlfriend, my Aquarius, Hannah Whitworth, and Cyrus Niece. Smashing Cancer, Marguerite Stovall, Seraphina, my Aries. Faith Cavalier, my Taurifornia Burla, and Amelia, my Gemini. Alex Henson, my Libra, Bryce Melton, and Brian, my Leo. Stuart Johnson, Capricorn. Dad and Nikki, John Hollins, Beth Kennedy, Gary Clark, Mario, Logan, London, Drake, Jacob Haven, Emma, are many moons. My four winds come out my corners. Your wind of the dawn rises like an eastern star, but is really falling. It's light inverted around the celestial sphere, and when it's setting, it's really rising in my mind. Like a beast rising from a bottomless pit, it's falling from heaven from another pole. God doesn't need a fall guy. God doesn't need a fall guy. He who does not declare God comes in the flesh is of the spirit of Antichrist. The wits and the parts, milk and honey or piss and shit. What do I want to consume or get out of my body? That's what this is about. It is recorded, you are my bride and body. The man of sin and the false prophet declares the beast, God above all things. Do you not see the meaning? This is the abomination of desolation, when armies are encamped around Jerusalem. As it is now, the end will come. And they try to rebuild the third temple without the Father who must build the house. So he will destroy its remains and cause the real temple to descend from the sky. It will only hurt you to ignore me. I am the light. Intensity of inheritance is scary, that's why I will give it to the children of the world under my guiding hand. The guiding hand meters the insanity of my revelations, but I am the comforter. That's why I choose Barbie as my image for the unseen spirit in the flesh. Watch bullets bounce off me. I'm Iron Man, a female. The world be enlightened as consequence. Slow and needed as to version in time that beat for you. The deviation makes it epic. Hands on the time that beat for you. DJ makes it epic. Time to roll the stone. That's the magnitude and crowning release. Neutron, Uranus, death, coming by to take a look, to measure neutrally with the darkest evil Lyra. Electron to the left and proton to the right. Isis, Ra, Elohim, Israel. for a long time, but the actual action is all at once for me, so it can seem spontaneous. Within the ether, heart of me, in the outer dark of you, I wanna hear all the good and bad, the mysteries you have. As I drift across the sky, as the hour hand turns high, so good night, let me sing you a lullaby, love. My sweet honey babe, Mary's gotta deal with energy, lack of energy, bar, managing Taurus with overabundance, poverty, bar, Gemini with truth, light, bar, Cancer with protection, openness, bar, energy. Leo with arrogance, empowerment, bar, Virgo with perfection, inferiority, complex, bar, Libra with assertiveness, submission, bar, Scorpio with trauma, skin shedding, bar, Sag with awareness, stupidity, bar, Capricorn with strength, weakness, bar, Aquarius with socialization, mob rule, bar, Pisces with insanity, magic,